communicating, the 9/11 truth to friends, family members, other people that are close to you that, you respect very much, but that are otherwise ignorant to the truth or are subjected to the propaganda machine and have not yet realized what's really going on?
That's a great question, Mark. Thank you. Dr. Bob Bowman.
Okay. On my website, I have a 3-minute video I call the smoking gun video. It's all about World Trade Center 7. I use it with friends and family, and I use it when I lobby in Congress, because you can't get a congressman to sit down for 2 hours and watch loose change or something, but you can get them to sit down for 3 minutes. And in 3 minutes, they see the BBC broadcast World Trade Center 7 collapsing before it did. They see Larry Silverstein talking about pulling it, and they see the building come down from about 12 different views. An apparent controlled demolition of an intact building with no visible fires. If that doesn't convince them that the whole Bush official conspiracy theory is a lie, I don't know what will. And you can download that from my website.
And I would add the caveat, you have 6 of the 10 commissioners saying it's a fraud and a cover-up. I have AP and Raw Story here. Revealed Ashcroft, Tenet, Rumsfeld warned 9/11 Commission about line it should not cross and told them don't investigate the attacks themselves. And as a former Intercept pilot, I think that's some of the most convincing information when you've given your speeches in the past, explaining that you were once an Intercept pilot and they stood down.
Absolutely, they did. Hijacked airliners do not fly around for an hour and 40 minutes without being intercepted. And that day, 9/11, I was watching things unfold. I just kept saying, where are the interceptors? So I knew we were being lied to from day one. And we got to do something about it. The thing is, 9/11 is extremely important because all the evils that are going on are being blamed on it. So we need 9/11 truth, because without it, all the evils will continue no matter which
got 'em right.
Making the right decisions is a challenge to investors. Are we going to see economic growth, slide into a recession, or at worst, depression? Hi, Ted Anderson from Midas Resources. We all know when a company acts irresponsibly, divesting ourselves in a move towards safety is prudent. When the market becomes volatile, U.S. Treasuries are a safe haven. But what do you do when the U.S. government overextends itself and spends beyond its means? Many investors are turning toward gold as a common-sense alternative to traditional paper investments. Midas Resources has put together a powerful book titled 10 Reasons to Own Gold, discussing costs, benefits, risks, featuring full-color illustrations, weights, and measures. The book is free and can be yours by calling 800-686-2237. Paper investments are dwarfed by gold's 6,000-year history. Discover how gold may be right for you and your IRA by calling 800-686-2237. Whether buying or it's time for you to sell, the book is free. Call 800-686-2237.
As the U.S. and the world slips slowly into economic and financial gridlock, some economists predict a global financial meltdown and economic collapse worse than we have ever seen. Don't wait for the edicts to start coming out of Washington, D.C. before you begin to fill your pantry. Prepare for financial and economic Armageddon now. Ready Reserve Food has been in continuous operation, manufacturing the finest and dehydrated foods for nearly 40 years. Ready Reserve is the manufacturer, unlike other companies that just broker canned foods. Ready Reserve controls the quality from start to finish, with double enameled cans and nitrogen packaging. When purchasing from Ready Reserve Foods, you are buying factory direct at wholesale prices. Many companies do not even offer a catalog, but we will be more than happy to send a catalog to you, free of charge. Call 800-453-2202. That's 800-453-2202, or visit ReadyReserveFoods.com. Factory direct wholesale pricing from Ready Reserve Foods. Call us to prepare for financial and economic Armageddon now at 800-453-2202 for your free catalog now.
You may be arrested and/or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cameras, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
When you hear the words water purification, what comes to mind? If it's Berkey Water Purification Systems, this message is for you. Did you know that over 60% of municipal water contains fluoride at less than 2 cents per gallon? Berkey water filters purify treated and untreated water, remove dangerous chlorine, fluoride, and contaminants from municipal water. These filters are powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water, making them perfect for rainwater collection systems. From the smallest to the largest systems, BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com has what you need. With your system purchase, you'll receive a shower filter, a fluoride filter, or 2 sport Berkey bottles absolutely free. BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com would like to offer GCN listeners 5% off all ceramic filter systems and ship all orders over $50 free of charge. Visit BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. That's BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. Or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 1-877-99-BERKEY today.
Final segment with Dr. Bob Bowman. Then we have a Oklahoma City survivor. Says she saw McVeigh and the Black Op teams in there planting the bombs. So that is coming up. This is right after the anniversary of that federal operation in 1995. They're getting ready for another one. Let's talk to Jim in Missouri. Go ahead, you're on the air. Quick question for Dr. Bob Bowman, Jim.
Hey, Alex, you always seem to amaze me. Don't worry about it. Truth will prevail. Hey, Bowman, I got a couple questions, and you can touch on what you want to touch on. What's the deal with the TR-3 platforms, the H-3 mining on the moon, and why, if you know, if anything, why do we have so many battleships over in the Gulf of Aden?
Okay, well, the first two, I don't have any answer for. We can't mine the moon until we get back there, and that's going to be a while, it looks like. The battleships, unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff in place, I understand, including bunker buster bombs on Diego Garcia in preparation for an all-out attack on Iran, which I hope never comes, and I'm going to do everything I can to prevent.
And they've been reporting that we've shipped the missile casings so the Israelis can put small nukes, I guess they call it the mega bunker buster, to use against Iran. And they say, oh, this is the friendly nuke. We're allowed to use this preemptively.
What? How far do you know that as far as we've done any reverse engineering?
Jim, he doesn't get into all the conspiracy theory stuff. I mean, he actually headed up Star Wars. We're talking about what's going on out there and what he can talk about that isn't classified. Might have the wrong show there. George in Connecticut. George, you're on the air. Welcome.
Hi there. This is Dr. Bowman. I just want to give you a little bit of insight on the Star Wars thing. My mother was a double agent in Germany, undercover during World War II. And she saw the first operational laser weapons being shooting down Allied flying things. She saw other type of weapons because she was well connected. And she basically debriefed some of the scientists at Perkin and Elmer in Norwalk, Connecticut. And actually, as a kid, I saw some of the original pictures of some of these weapons when they were still classified, 6 months away from being declassified, and was invited to a scientific
All right, George, that's interesting. You ought to call in sometime. What about advanced weapons platforms? And we know the Nazis had the jets first, and now I've seen mainstream articles claiming they had primitive A-bombs. Did you ever run into any of that?
Well, I know they had the jet. I don't know about any A-bomb. Lasers, yeah. We have much more effective and powerful lasers now. And again, it depends on what you want to do with it. And you can knock aircraft down. You can do a bunch of stuff from space. But there's a lot of things that you still can't do with them.
What's more effective from your knowledge, the space-based or those big DC-10s with the big chemical lasers mounted in them, so air-to-ground or air-to-air anti-missile?
Again, it depends on what you want to do. If you're trying to shoot down a missile, which is what they advertise these things for, doing it with a 747 or any of those things is absolutely crazy because they themselves are so vulnerable. Any country or group that has